Top 3 ways that Maximo can pay for itself. Number 1, reduction of unplanned downtime. Nothing is going to eat your budget faster than losing your revenue. Number 2, saving time on the labor, the humans. Walking around for your inspection rounds, unplanned overtime. Reduce that, get people focused on keeping things up like they're supposed to. Number 3, reduction of on-hand inventory. Get your spares mapped to the assets in production, get the quantities matched for just in time, get rid of the excess. Most companies will save, enterprises will save $1 million+ in year 1 just on the reduction of on-hand inventory. So when we dig into that a little bit, let's take, for example, the idea of reducing the level of effort, the human effort put into the maintenance program. And immediately what we hear people think is job elimination, and that's actually not it at all. I personally have never been to a plant that doesn't have a backlog of work orders. I've never been somewhere where people were just sitting around waiting for something to break. There's plenty of work to be done. The key is to use technology to help return some time to the day of those technicians so that they can start focusing on proactive work and actually design out maintenance type activities versus reactively repairing things. And we do that by analyzing the existing PMs in depth, making sure we're recording problem cause remedy codes on things so we can see when things actually fail and why, and then increasing the time interval between PMs so that we start to return some time there. Looking at then inspection rounds, how can we reduce the number of inspection rounds? In the scenario where mobile hasn't been deployed on the plant floor yet, or maybe hasn't been deployed, for example, for inspection rounds, get mobile deployed so that we get more timely data, more complete data, and that will allow us to start to reduce the inspection rounds. And when all of that starts to come together, then we can start to look at optimizing the maintenance, the preventive maintenance on those production assets so that we're not over maintaining them in really the blind hope that production doesn't go down, but instead start to measure the reasons that production does go down and work against those causes proactively so that we can start to increase the interval on those the preventive maintenance interval on those production assets. Of course, all of this stuff takes some base data understanding, and really that's where it starts. And one of the key elements is getting good problem reporting. You know, what was the problem, the cause, the remedy? And with that, make sure that we're actually tracking a level of effort, spare parts, and the job plan used against a job. And it's amazing how often what we see done in systems is really that just Jimmy showed up and he was there for 2 hours, and that's just not helpful. It doesn't tell us enough that we can go analyze and make any predictive estimates based upon that information. Getting back to the basics, more often than not, we get 5 really good data points in a system. Then what we're doing is we're building a capacity to start to create a return on investment for the organization. So Maximo will pay for itself, and it can do it pretty easily if we just focus on the basics. So love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, get ready with Banetti.